to Beanie Stitchery.
I'm Brandy.
And I'm Emma.
Welcome.
Welcome back. Oh my gosh.
What?
We're starting off to a great note. I just wrote all these notes and I left them over there. So just give me 2 seconds. I am not cutting this out. We are just going to keep going, okay?
We are.
All right.
We have notes.
We have notes because, well, let's do our regular schmegular. How you been?
Great.
Me too. Life's been good. It's been a very busy time of year for me. Just life is very busy right now, but that's okay. I have good news that our leach field has thawed. So yay, we can use water normally. But the pipe issue is still there. So like we're still not using it to the full capacity that we were before, like still not running my dishwasher, you know, only doing laundry sparingly, whatever. So that's my life update. I've just been living with that and being busy with work and trying to fit it all in.
So my life update is last weekend I got to spend the whole entire weekend with Reese.
I was so jealous. I was having FOMO.
I went up on Thursday because I could no longer wait for Nashville. I was seeing everybody post all the Nashville stuff and I was not even thinking I was going to buy much. And I was like, oh, you know, I'll get it as it comes and I can get it later. Like, none of this stuff is ever going to disappear. Like, it's not like
it's not like exclusive.
It's
yeah.
not. But then everybody was posting all their Nashville stuff and I had FOMO.
That's where it gets you.
So I texted Reese and I said, I'm coming up on Thursday because I can't wait anymore. And she's like, oh, well, you know, I'm not really open, but sure, come on up. And I was like, no, if you're not open, you know, I'll come up later, whatever. And she was like, no, we'll go out to dinner. So Reese, Jenny, Diane, and I all went to Timber, which is,
if you're in Maine in the Bangor area, you need to go to Timber.
So good. It's so good. So good.
Well, I've never been. I can't speak from my own personal experience because someone always goes without me. So, like, I've just heard really good things.
It's delicious. And we had a wonderful meal. And I got to shop and I got to hang out with my friends. And then Reese was, you know, she had just gotten back from Nashville. She drove all by herself.
Yeah.
And
she had some family things going on.
Yeah. And I said, well, yeah. And Jenny and Diane were already coming. And I was like, well, why don't I help too? Yeah. So I got to go up on Saturday and I got to shop.
Yes.
With Beth.
Our friend Beth. Oh. So if you're not following us on Facebook, or you're not, I guess not follow is not a good word, but you're not part of our Facebook group. We've been doing a couple fun things in there lately because we've left our Facebook get a little dormant for a while.
Well, with Emma's wedding and everything.
It was just crazy.
Yeah.
So the new year we kind of like picked it back up again and we did a little giveaway and Mom did a 30-minute shopping spree. So she picked a random winner of somebody that entered and it happened to be Beth, who's a really good friend that we met at a couple retreats. So
and everybody knows her better as Ariel.
Yes.
And she is just the sweetest as pie person. I love her face. Soul. I had so much fun with her and they were having bad storms in Alabama.
Were they?
And she didn't call and I was like, is everything, you know,
yeah,
did I miss your call? Yeah. And she's like, no, I just haven't had, you know, internet to call you because of all the storms. So I did get a call. Our connection wasn't the greatest because sometimes she was going in and out because of the storms, but we still had a wonderful time.
Yay. Bless you.
Sorry. I'm not even at Emma's house. Normally I only sneeze at Em's. And
no, you normally sneeze here and I say the only thing that's changed is me, so you're allergic to me.
I totally am allergic to you,
I think. And I don't even wear perfume.
I think it's actually Ranger fur on you.
Oh,
Probably. But anyway, then I got to shop with my friend Nisi and we had a great time and so last weekend was a lot of fun.
I had very much FOMO.
And I get to go Sunday again as well.
My word.
I know.
You're just having, you should start paying rent at Crafty Grimalkin.
I need to. Reese, I'm moving in.
You pretty much do with all your purchases, let's be real. You're paying her rent.
Yeah. So these are 2 rounds of purchases. Please don't judge.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot. It's more than I needed, but I couldn't stop.
It's fine. So that's life. We've been good. I just wanted to take 30 seconds. So if you are not a Library Stitchers attendee or you are on the wait list, skip 30 seconds. But I just wanted to re-announce that the cutoff for to get a refund is March 25th. So if you're an attendee and you need to cancel, please try to do that before the 25th, which is coming right up, because
4 days.
if I don't get that before the 25th, we are not doing refunds after that. So it's just crazy with inputting inventory and everything, so that we just had to cut it off this year. Last year, I was doing it up till the night before, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot.
Too much.
So the 25th is the cutoff date for cancellations and refunds. So
And you
please,
only get refunded if we can fill your spot. If we can't fill your spot, then we can't issue a refund, because we've already put the money up front.
And if you are on the wait list, if you're a Library Stitchers person on the wait list, please, if you get an invoice from me, either let me know that you're coming or pay it immediately, because we have a 3-day policy, so you have 3 days to pay your invoice. However, like if you get it and you know you're not gonna be able to come, please let me know so I can move on instead of having to wait the 3 days.
Yeah, because that gives somebody else the opportunity to come, but it also gives somebody else the opportunity to get their refund as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
that was my little Library Stitchers commercial.
Speaking of Library Stitchers,
we're so excited.
We're having a meeting tomorrow.
Yes,
we are.
It's a big meeting.
Stuffing boxes.
We're stuffing boxes. We're stuffing name tags. We're doing a lot of things tomorrow, so it'll be so much fun. And it's kind of we'll have one more meeting before the retreat, but
but you know, the wonderful thing about Library Stitchers is lots of hands make light work.
Yes, it does. Yep.
And we always have a wonderful time doing it. So I can't wait to see these ladies.
It's kind of just like hanging out with your friends. Like, it's really
is.
not like work sometimes, like in those meetings, you know? So anyways, we said enough about Library Stitchers. So,
but we hope that anybody who wants to come can come, because we are.
Yes, we're so excited.
Okay.
Before we get into our FFOs and whips and all the fun stitchy things, I wanted to give some shout outs to some new Flosstubers to the community, because we love sharing the wealth and we want everybody to watch our favorite people. So it goes without saying that we are going to shout out Denise and Kathy of Because We Stitch. As you know, if you're a watcher of our channel, Denise is like one of our best friends. We love Niecy. So we have been egging her on to start a Flosstube channel, and she was like, I can't do it alone. So her and her cousin, she got her cousin to start stitching, and then they started doing it together. And they
like
are
how I started. You stitch.
Yes. They are naturals. Like you would not think it's their first video. They did so well.
I know.
Yeah, they did really well. And Niecy was texting me like, do you have any tips for this? So we spent like 20 minutes on FaceTime. I was giving her all the ins and outs of editing and, you know, posting and all the things that we should do. And it was just so great. I'm so happy for them. So follow them. It's BECUZ, because they're cousins. So Because We Stitch.
And you'll tag them in the
I'll
comments?
have all of these, because I have a couple others that I wanted to share too.
Can I have one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go.
I just want one. I meant to mention this last time. Her name is Red Velvet. It's Red Velvet Quilts. And I cannot believe how fast this woman stitches. She is a maniac. She's so amazing. And she quilts and she does all these things, and everything she does is gorgeous.
Love that.
Her demeanor is like somebody that I would want to spend the whole day
hang out with.
She
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of my friend Diane.
Which Diane?
Diane Hall.
Okay.
Bangor Diane.
She's got like 3 Diane friends, and I'm like, which one are we talking about?
Diane? Because you did mix them up one time. But anyway, I can't remember her name. But it's Red Velvet Quilts. And her last episode that I just watched, she did all the weenie dogs from Plum Street. And she had all...
I love those!
And she does this top down...
Oh, that is cool.
Like Nicole Spore does.
That is cool.
I wish we could learn how to do that.
I know how to do it. I have the tripod to do it. It just is a lot of work of editing. And you guys know, I'm not a fan of editing. So we could do it, but I don't like to.
I enjoy watching it. I like the way she talks. Her voice is very calming. Yeah. So that's my shout out, is Red Velvet Quilts. Go watch her too.
Okay, I have 3 more, so I'll kind of speed around because I have a lot. Kate B. Stitching. Her husband is a videographer, so he sets up her and it shows. It looks like you're watching a freaking HBO Max movie. Like, it is high def, clear as can be. Like, it's amazing. She also has some great projects, and she is very natural as well. Then there is Jennifer Spence. Love her. She films on this camera that is like an automatic face focuser. So when she holds up her project, it like zooms away. It's kind of funny. I mean, some would find that annoying, but like it's 2 seconds. It's not, I love her. It's fun. She is young. She has young kids. She's from Texas. Watch her. She's great.
I've heard of Kate B, but I haven't heard of Jennifer Spencer, so I'm kind of excited to...
Jennifer Spence.
Jennifer Spence. I'm sorry, Jennifer Spence.
Yeah. And then the last one is Sarah Travis, and her channel, she's doing like book and like she does them in separate videos. So she has like a dedicated book video and a dedicated Flosstube. Like she rotates the weeks. He's snoring.
That's my dog behind us.
It's kind of cute. Anyway, so she does like alternating videos. I don't know if it's weekly or every other week that she alternates. So I think it's like one per month type of thing. But she is also from Texas, and she has a young child, and she is great. She, she's getting her feet under her in Flosstube world, and she's fun to watch too. So I just wanted to give those, well, we started out 5 Flosstubes. So we are like 9 minutes into this video and haven't even shown any stitching, but we had to give the shout outs and the library stitchers updates, and now we can get into the fun stuff.
Can I say one more thing before we start?
Yes.
Remember last time, I don't know if you guys remember that I said that my dad had put up these shelves for us?
Oh, yes!
So I have all of my stitching here, and then Emma's gonna, and then up here I have a second shelf. This was on the outside of our first house that we bought, that Farnsworth sign, and then all of my main stuff.
Yes, so we thought we would utilize the fun new filming opportunity.
So I'll be able to swap these out without putting holes in my wall.
Isn't that nice?
And I got this idea from Tara Sullivan from Sully Stitches. Oh my God.
She's an enabler.
I love her too. And that's probably it's her fault. I blame her for Nashville.
Oh, you know what? We didn't do as well.
What?
We didn't talk about our finishing retreat.
Well, as we're doing our finishes, we could.
We went to Rhode Island and had a really fun weekend with Nisi and Steffi and Sarah and Jilly and my mom and me, and it was so much fun.
So what we did was we rented a Airbnb, and it was a 3-bedroom ranch, basically. It was on a farm.
Literally.
There were Highland cows. There were...
Which, have you ever seen a Highland cow in person? Because I've only ever seen pictures. Like, they were like a mystical beast. Like, I've never seen one in real life. And then they were just so cute.
Floofy. They are so cute. And there was horses there, too. They, thoroughbreds that they retire from racing. They get to go live on this ranch.
And
it was wonderful. And they were right out our backyard. So you could just go out and I did not buy any carrots or any apples. And they told us that we could feed them carrots and apples. And we went to the grocery store.
We forgot, okay?
I know, okay. And I bought the salad stuff and I didn't buy any carrots.
Silly.
How silly am I? Well, Emma and I went to
the crappy
a grocery store.
It was very ghetto.
Stephanie gave us some interesting directions. So,
well, I think she forgot that like we're not from here. So
yeah,
she was like, just put this in your GPS and you'll see
Maine.
it. And we're like, okay. But
so
we got
we ended up there. We found it, and then we did not leave.
We all cooked. Well, I didn't cook anything. I felt like a huge slacker. Like I am usually on my game. Like when there's food, I bring something, you know, but it's just been so busy. So I did the dishes on 2 of the meals because I felt bad. But yeah, we had delicious breakfast and delicious lunch from Sarah and breakfast from Jilly and Mom, and we had the salads with lunch. And then we had the delicious veggie lasagna, aka Hulk lasagna. If you know, you know. Go watch Stephanie's video. They have whole pictures and everything. But it was so delicious.
Stephanie's like, I'm not taking any leftovers home. You have to eat this whole piece.
She literally took a
whole lasagna.
A 9x13 pan and cut 6 even slices.
Emma got the Hulk piece. Sarah goes, who are you feeding, the Hulk?
But after I finished, it looked like I didn't even touch it. Like, it was still so big.
It's So funny.
Anyways, I feel like we need to get into the stitching. I've said this twice already. But all that to say, we did a finishing weekend. So we have some FFOs to show.
And it was so good.
It was so fun.
We finished pillows, we finished flat folds, and we finished drums. And
Lucy did a mount on a board.
Yeah. And so there was, everybody brought their materials, brought their supplies. We all shared everything. But one of the things that was most important that we shared is we shared our knowledge of, hey, I've done this before. Let me help you.
Give you a hint or a tip or whatever.
And Stephanie with drum finishing, I mean, she is the drum queen. So if you want to learn how to do a drum, definitely.
I wonder if she'd film a tutorial.
She really should, because she's good at it.
She's good.
She is like, she's mastered it.
I know she follows
Helen
D's tutorials. So
which, I mean, Helen is
the finishing god. Yeah.
Any kind of finishing you want to do, you watch Helen's video.
Yeah.
You know, anything.
Yeah.
None of our stuff even compares.
Okay, let's get into the finishes then.
All right.
Do you start because you have more than me.
Okay, I'll start with my pillows because you don't have any pillows.
Yep.
So I finished my All Is Calm by Plum Street. This was in Chantel's box, and this little donkey, he's just the best. He's so the best. And I just did the finish on the back and the pom-pom trim. So it's so very cute.
Oh, that's a good picture.
Yeah, I love it.
Beautiful.
I love it. And it's nice and firm. And then I wasn't going to finish this as a pillow.
I'm sad I forgot mine
know.
again.
You're the worst.
I'm the worst.
I wasn't going to finish this as a pillow, but I love it.
I love it.
And the fabric on the back, I love.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. So this is my Strength and Dignity by Annie Turner, the Proper Stitcher. And it's beautiful. I love how it came out. So
it's stunning.
yes.
The backing fabric really is like
I know. It's the best. Hold on.
creme de la creme.
Yeah. So
Beautiful.
it's really great.
Do
So
you know what line it is? That's upside down.
I don't. I don't. I kind of think this is like Nancy Halverson from like some of her lines before, but I have no idea.
It was in the stash.
It might be a Madden's fabric.
Who knows?
If you're from Maine, you know what Martin's is. And if you come up to Maine, go to Martin's and go fabric shopping. I told Emma, I was like, it's $6-7 a yard. You can go and
get,
buy
like, Teresa
fat
Kogut
quarters.
and- yeah.
Yeah, they have Teresa Kogut and Riley Blake and all the stuff. Yes, they're older lines, but who cares?
Whatever.
And if you're only buying it for finishing,
Yeah.
buy a quarter yard.
Yep.
It's $2.
Crazy good deal.
It's crazy good. And you can bring your finishing in and...
Yep. Okay. I did not do any pillows because I was the flat fold instructor of the weekend. So I have 2 flat folds to show. Oh, I forgot you did yours too.
Yes.
This is the first one. Winter Walk. It's Winter Walk.
Okay.
By Pigeon Coop Designs in his Nature Forest Love something like that book. You know his book. He only has one book. So the Pigeon Coop Design books.
Made up the whole title.
Yes, I did. I don't know. So this is a style I did with Helen as our New Year, New Start. And I did a little flat fold of it. And let me just tell you, this guy is deceivingly small. He is not that big. This is my whole hand. Like, with this, it looks like there's so much detail and there's so much in him. But he's just a little guy.
He is just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
And he's so cute.
But I love
Except
him.
I find him weird without eyes.
I like him without eyes.
I think it's
Mom
weird.
doesn't like him, but I like him. And I have had a
Things
little...
should be able to see.
I've had a little... Anyways. I've had a little winter vignette out, and this is like kind of like right in the middle, like between things, and I just love him so much. And it's in this like, can you even tell? It's so sparkly. I was going for like winter snowy night to tie in the blues. I love him, and I'm obsessed with him, and I can't stop thinking about him all the time. Okay. I love that one. I'm obsessed.
Okay, this is my favorite piece
Yes.
that you've ever finished.
Mom says this is the best piece I've ever done in my whole damn life. And I'm like, is it that really that good? But
Wait till you see it.
It's good. This is Choose Joy by Sweetening Studio, which is a Nashville chart, so you should get it if you haven't. I got this at the Stitch Florida retreat, and I finished it as a flat fold. Hold your freaking horses, because this is pretty cute. I did a double rickrack, so there is both purple and orange. The orange color I know is Goldfish. I'm sorry, I can't remember the lavender color name. They're both Lady Dot Creates rickrack, and I got them at Stitch New England when we went shopping there.
Because she couldn't decide on either one, so she bought both.
So I was like, oh, I'll just buy both, and then like whatever I don't use, I'll use again, whatever. But then I was like, wait a minute, what if I double them and kind of like stack them between each other? So that's what I did, and I have this like very beautiful fabric that Mom let me borrow, and I like to use the rickrack that I use as trim, as there's a little piece of glue, as the stand thingies. I don't know, the legs, I don't know what to call it, but because this was, there you go, because this is so wide, I did two. Like usually, like on this one, I just did one, but this one was so wide, I think
so.
I
That's
felt
how
like
I normally do it. Is I take a piece of fabric and I fold it in on each other, and I just sew up it.
Yeah, so you can see the difference. But I'm obsessed, and this is going to my Nana as a gift for Easter. So I'm sad to see this go, but I will see it up.
Stitching is beautiful on that too.
Thank you. I took my time on it.
You did good.
Because it was words. Like when backstitching is words, I like really try to like one stitch at a time, go slow. But I love it so much. One more good look.
Isn't it great? It's so beautiful, Em.
I love it.
I think that's my favorite thing you've ever finished.
This line is not the most straight right here, but you know, whatever.
You know what? Don't call out your...
I know.
So this is my flat folds that I did. Is Brenda Gervais, Hello Spring. And speaking of not calling out your thing, I didn't have enough fabric, so I have two different colors.
Okay, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, you can't tell.
No, when it's
but
open,
also, I had bought some cheaper chipboard instead of mat board.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Buy
Don't
the
bother.
$8.99 one.
Yeah.
Don't buy the $4.20 whatever it was.
I bought it on Amazon and I thought it was mat board, but it was chipboard. So
if you're gonna use use the $8.99 acid-free mat board. It's in the way back of Hobby Lobby by the framing stuff on the back wall in the like cubby things.
I mean, this works perfectly fine.
It works. It's just a little flimsier.
It's not as thick. Like I might use it just for mounting things, which
that
would be fine.
Yeah.
So I can just use it up, but I won't buy that again. So don't buy chipboard. Make sure it's mat board.
You didn't even say anything about what that pattern was.
Yeah, I did. I said it was Brenda Gervais. Hello Spring.
I was not paying attention.
You do this to me all the time. Listen to my words. I think it's like you don't hear me because I'm like Charlie Brown's teacher to you. You've become numb to my voice.
Okay, keep going. Okay.
Must I?
Okay.
Must I show all my beautiful things? Isn't that why we're all here?
I know. This one, I do need to re-glue my magnets. They're not on here really great right now. Okay. I'll show the first one. So this is the True FFO. It is the February Wordy Bird, and it's on this spool that I got at TJ Maxx during Christmas time. It's not available. I went the other day and I was like, oh, maybe they have like a springtime ribbon. I looked, I couldn't see anything. So
at Christmas, get your booties out there.
Get your booty and get you a spool. So this is the February Wordy Bird. I don't even know if I gave it its true glory. I love this thing so much.
It's so beautiful.
And I just, magnets. So here is the back of this one. I lace it and then I glue the little washers down. This one,
needs a little more glue, don't it?
I need a little bit more glue on there.
Why didn't it stick?
Because I didn't use Eileen's and this is fabric.
Oh.
So
you used hot glue?
I used hot glue and I shouldn't have. So this is actually a finish since the last Flosstube as well. And let me just put it back on this board.
Listen to that clink.
She's on there. So here is my March wordy bird.
Oh,
I love them, even with their little fart clouds.
May nothing but happiness come through your door.
I love it.
Did you see the Sweet Wings pattern in the Nashville book?
Yes. Beans. Are we sensing a theme here,
I love
Susan?
her so much. She is just the best.
Yeah. And so here's my January. So I've got all of them. I'm caught up through March. So
When are you starting your new one?
I'm starting it on Monday for April. And I'm excited. And I'll show you in the haul the April pattern and what fabric I'm going to be doing it on.
Cool.
So, your turn.
All right.
We have a lot of FFOs, people.
I know. I've done 11 so far this year.
Shut up. That's more than you did all year last year.
I think so. This is my Aaron Elizabeth.
Oh, I love this.
Okay.
So funny.
He's so cute, but look how honkin' I made this.
She really did it tall.
It's so big. It's only 4 inches, but it looks like a massive.
I mean, 4 inches is pretty tall.
I didn't realize it was going to be this big. I was like, whoa, she thick.
But she's cute.
She is. It's so beautiful. Like the fat. I'm glad I did it because it definitely showcases this beautiful fabric.
Yeah, that fabric is like a bigger, chunkier design. So if you had of it, it wouldn't have done it glory.
Yeah. So it is gorgeous, but isn't he cute?
Oh, what's his name?
I don't know. Bo.
Bo
Bunny.
Bo Bunny.
He's cute.
I love him.
He's so adorable. You can't even tell. This fabric's green.
Yeah.
It looks gray because of all the...
I think it's because of the gray rick rack.
I wonder if it's because of the gray rick rack, but I love him.
I love
He's
everything about him.
so cute. I can't wait to display him. So, I love a drum. And Stephanie had... You can.
Satisfying.
Stephanie had oval templates.
Yes.
So for Christmas, she had given us circle ones, but she had made some oval ones. So that's what I used to make that. And I had already made a drum before, and I pretty much could do it again, but sometimes I forgot some of the steps and exactly how to do it. And I had not done a top one mounted. The one I had, the stitching was around the middle. So you just do things slightly differently, but it's not that hard. It's just a little...
If she can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, if I can do it, anybody can do it. But,
I
well, it's just time consuming with sewing
Hand
or hand stitching all the way around the top and the bottom.
There's a little...
Oh.
I'm not pulling.
Okay, please don't.
I'm not pulling.
I'll be fixing that later.
Little snippy snip.
Go ahead.
Okay. My last FFO is
Robin
Pickens. Robin's Spring.
It's like you're freezing. Like the Tin Man, like you're frozen.
Listen, it is like 7:30 at night after a work day, and I spent the afternoon in urgent care with my husband. I've just had a day.
And your car? She missed her car appointment
because
to get
I
it
had
fixed?
to get my husband fixed. I said, well, he was all concerned about it. He was like, I don't want you to miss your car appointment. And I was like, I'd rather get you fixed than my stupid car. Anyways,
but my dad
fine.
To the rescue.
Yes, Papa to the rescue.
My dad can fix anything.
He really can. He was just like, oh, yeah, this is easy. So he saved me money, too, because I'm sure the freaking car place would have charged me $700. Not actually, but...
Whatever, he saved you money.
Yeah. So, yeah, Casey's fine. It was just a impacted earwax. Gross, I know. But he couldn't hear, and he hadn't been able...
he was in pain.
For 3 weeks, he didn't tell me that he was in pain, and, like, it was bothering him. And I was like, why didn't you say something? We don't have a primary care physician for him. He hasn't been to the doctor since he was in high school. Typical man, right? So he doesn't have a doctor. So he was like, I don't even know what to do in this situation. I was like, we go to urgent care. I have all the answers. And we went in. It was literally, we checked in. She was like, okay, we only have one person in front of you. Like, it was like the quickest thing. And he was like, if I had known it was going to be that easy, I would have gone 3 weeks ago. I was like, see, you should just tell your wife.
Just listen to your wife.
Anyways, all that to say.
From Albion.
Albion?
Yeah.
It's
not really.
No, it's like another 10 minutes from Waterville.
That's where Brenda's new doctor is, and they are wonderful.
Are they accepting new patients?
Yes. Lovejoy Health Center. They're wonderful.
I'm gonna have to call because we cannot find anybody.
I
that
know,
is
that's
accepting
why I
patients.
had to go there.
Yeah, because
Albion's a half an hour from me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah, the healthcare system in Maine is like way crazy right now. And there's a hospital shutting down. Like, people are freaking out. Anyways, it's... all that to say, I FFO something.
Sorry.
It's fine. We're just tired, okay?
You're
so,
tired.
I'm tired. You're not tired?
No.
I'm tired. Anyways, collecting my thoughts. Robin Pickens. Robin's Spring. We're a little punchy. Here it is!
Emma, that is beautiful.
And did I have to change the date from 10 days ago to this to film? Yeah, I did. No, I don't change this every day. Casey's like, you should just put it like just
March.
Yeah, he said take the other one, like take the numbers out and just have March in the middle. And I was like, that's kind of a good idea. But I don't want to
can't be bothered.
Well, and I don't want to let him know that I thought he had a good idea. Okay? Because then I'd never hear the end of it. Anyways, he doesn't watch these. Can you tell? So here it is in all her glory. And I love it so much.
The colors.
Oh, and you'll see I started the summer one. So in this, I just go boop. And I have the winter one right behind it. So it's nice because this is a little cubby. So I've got the winter and the spring just sits right on top of it.
And the summer will go on top of that soon enough.
Love it.
Love the sound effects too. That's awesome.
That was my last FFO.
Okay, this is my last FFO, and I don't think it's a royal flush, but it's pretty. It is
a royal flush. It's a start, a whip. I mean, like it's.
I think
all...
don't you have to purchase it too?
Oh, I don't know.
It's gonna be 5 things.
Does it?
Start, whip. I don't know. I thought it was 5 things because
whatever.
That's what a royal flush is. So anyway, Flosstube royal flush. This is Sweet Friendships by Annie the Proper Stitcher, and I stitched this and finished it, and
I love it.
I gotta fix my I got a little issue with my pom-pom underneath there. It's like stuck up underneath there.
Whatever.
And
it's beautiful.
Glued, so I don't know how I'm gonna fix it, but
I think it's stunning.
I love it. I got this frame. This board
at Walmart. I have
at Walmart.
That's what
I love this whitewashed.
That's what I have my barn tier.
Yeah. I love it. It's perfect.
And
These
it's like
are
$5.
so great. This is a 6.5 by 6.5 square. It's perfect.
Perfect.
This is 8 by 10, I think.
You know what I did for my barn tier to make it so I can hang it on the wall is I just took Rick Rack and I made a little thing.
Remember.
And I hot glued it on each side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, I was gonna put it in one of those frame holders.
Oh yeah. You can do that too.
So this is stitched on since I haven't ever shared this.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to also use up some of my Ada because I have a lot of Ada stash, and this color was perfect. It's Popover by Legacy Fiber Arts.
I've never stitched on their fabric. Is it good?
Oh, it's very, very nice, but she doesn't dye very much anymore, so it's hard to get. But I did have to change my flower color. I made it a little yellowy because it was the white.
Blendy.
You couldn't see the white at all, and I tried 3 different types of white.
I like it.
So I know that Strawberry Blossoms are like white, but I couldn't get it to work. So this is my finish, and I love it so much. And it reminds me of spring. So it says, "Sweet friendships refresh the soul and awaken our hearts with joy." This is Proverbs, I think, 27:9. So it's a Bible verse.
Yeah. No, I know what Proverbs is. I just don't know the number is.
It was 27:9 is what the pattern said. And that pattern will be part of our giveaway today.
Did we have a giveaway in our last one?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have your phone?
Yes.
Okay. You have finishes. I do not. So you go while I pull this up.
Okay. I had something that I needed to stitch for, and this is my finish. This is Chris the Camping Treasure. Chris the Camping Stitcher's Swedish Treasures chart, and it says friends are the sweetest treasures in life, and I love this. And I stitched this with Mary Lou Blue.
I love Mary Lou Blue. And I love Mary
beautiful?
Lou.
You can see the variegation. It's so pretty. And this is stitched on 20 count old sheep by XJew. I had a little extra of it, and it's the perfect fabric. And I will finish this as a pillow.
Do you remember what our words were?
Dog and primrose.
No, that was the last one. Did we pull for that?
The last one is the one we're pulling for.
I'm so bad at these giveaway things. I'm terrible.
Do you want me to do it?
No, I'm just like bad at remembering what the things are.
I know, you're acting like you're older than I am. It's kind of scaring me.
Listen, I'm just tired. I've worked 50 hours this week. I'm tired.
Hey, you're tired. I'm sorry. I'm 47. I'm tired.
I hate when people say I'm not old enough to be tired. Whenever I complain that I'm tired and an older person says, "You're not old enough to be tired," I'm like, that's what I want to say.
If you feel this tired now, wait till you're 47.
Just as I say, I hate when people say that to me.
I just did. So this is my next finish, and it's When Cardinals Appear by JBW. And this is stitched on 18 count Duxbury by Fox and Rabbit with all the called for colors. And I did this in memory of my mother-in-law. Even though I already did this piece in memory of my mother-in-law, I'm going to be giving this as a Christmas gift for my sister-in-law. So I have the perfect frame. I'm sure I showed it here. It's the one I scooped up at Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lob.
Hobby Lob. And then my last finish.
I hate being on the phone while we're doing this.
I know.
We forgot to do it before we filmed. So.
Sorry. My last finish is my Anniversaries of the Heart. And this is called A Wish for You by Blackbird Design. Oh, that's not the right way, is it? Let's see. And I changed the words to say, "There is no place but like home." And this is stitched for my great-grandmother, Carolyn Davis. She was born in 1915, and she died in 2009.
110 years ago. Whoa.
She died in 2009. She was 92 when she died.
Wow.
And she was an amazing lady. For Christmas every year, she had a Christmas tree. All the ornaments on it were the Wizard of Oz. So that's why I put "There's no place like home" for her.
I didn't even know that, and it's funny because now I'm a huge Wicked lover.
She loved the Wizard of Oz, but every
year... It's in my blood.
We would go to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer at her house at Christmas and sit under her tree and have lots of yummy goodies. So last time on our Facebook group, I shared that I was going to share recipes. So her recipe is soft molasses cookies.
Yum.
And my grandmother was a good old Maine lady. She was, I don't know if you've ever heard of Yankee Frugal. She was a Yankee Frugal lady, and she was very, very special, and I loved her very much. And I was very fortunate to have known her for so long. I had her in my life for so long.
For a great grandmother, yeah.
Well, you knew your great great grandmother.
Well, I met her.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't really know.
Well,
you know
I know, but
yeah.
You got to meet your great great grandmother.
Yes.
So how amazing is that?
Yeah.
So I have a picture, and I'll share it on our Facebook group, of my mom, my Nana, my sisters, and my girls, and all of our, so all the generations, and it's just
special.
It really is. Brenna was, I think, 2 when she passed. So.
Yep.
All right.
That maths. Okay. Starts. Do you have any?
Mm-mm.
Well, I have
remember, I'm not starting
2.
things.
I know. She's doing way better than me.
I
could never, because right now I'm just starting whatever the heck I want.
Wait till you hear my plans, though, because remember I said I was only holding on till April? Well, wait till April.
Oh, boy.
Hang on to your hats.
Okay. My first start is Blueberry Garden by Artful Offerings. And this is a new to me. Well, I've heard of Artful
Offerings.
That word.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of them before. Just never stitched anything. Like, never really looked at them too much, just whatever. But I wanted a little springy stitch, so this little robin was perfect, and I got a lot done on him.
Oh, I love him.
He's big and
He's
chunky.
a chunky bird.
And I also decided to do some Ada stitching because I hadn't done it in a while. And I was like, you know what? I think it's a good time to pull up some Ada.
I have some.
Well, and just like, I have so much. And like, I'm so busy right now. It's like, oftentimes, like if I'm stitching on a Lugana project, I can only stitch for like an hour after work because I'm staring at a computer screen all day and then making my eyes focus on those little tiny holes. Like my eyes get tired very fast. So I was finding that with this 16 count Ada, I stitched right up until bedtime, which usually I take like 45 minutes to an hour before off. Anyways, love this. I'm using all the called for threads except for the darker pink, which I don't even know what it is, but we went to Stitch New England and I got all the called for floss, but she was just missing that one. So I just pulled one that looked good. And I love this little guy.
Looks good. Look at your needle minder.
My needle minder. Steffi made me this needle minder that looks like a golden retriever for my little ranger boy. He had his big surgery, so he's got the cone of shame. We've been calling him Pixar Lamp all week. He didn't have spatial awareness before. He'd hit his head off the table trying to go under it. Like, he really doesn't have spatial awareness with this cone. He is just like ramming him at everything. He's crazy. But we had to give him the sedative the first couple days, and he... The vet told us, she gives us the pills, and she goes, this will just keep him mellow. It won't fully knock him out, but he'll just be chill. Apparently, Ranger's a lightweight, because that thing knocked him out. Like, cold. Anyways, so here she is. I'm just going to show it one more time. I know I've already showed it twice, but...
He's cute.
I love it. And I am keeping it because I don't intend on this being a very long-term project. So I'm keeping it in my Farmhouse Needleworks little clutch. So I got this little clutch as a winner. Words are hard. It was in our gift box. I'm sorry. I'm struggling. And Farmhouse Needleworks has...
Do you want to stop?
No, I'm fine. We will get through it. We're already halfway through. I'm not redoing this tomorrow morning. They have a thread bed on the top and a little pouch on the bottom. So since it's a small and it's a project I don't really intend on being long term, I'm just keeping it in this little guy.
But having a small little clutch.
Love. And like Teresa... the Garden Goose Stitcher has an ABC rule, always bring cross stitch. So like, how cute is this to have just like, this would fit in your purse for sure. You know, so if you want to have an ABC project, these things are really great. She has an Etsy shop, like I said. Farmhouse Needleworks. Boop, boop.
Look at you.
Look at me. Okay. That's it. You don't have any starts. You only have one whip?
Starts. I finished everything.
Overachiever. Okay, my next start. I started it this morning because I thought the spring equinox was on the 21st.
I thought so too. It's not.
It was the 20th. So I started this a day late. I know. How dare I? So I started this morning. I worked from home today, so I was able to stitch for like an hour-ish before I logged on to work.
Oh, wow. That's only an hour?
I was like maybe closer to an hour and a half.
That's a lot of progress. Those colors. Wow.
They really pop.
Those are pretty.
Pop. So
That's pretty.
Love it. And I am stitching this on 28 count wheat by Zweigart. 28 count Lugana.
Very pretty.
I love the way my stitches look so bubbly on this 28 count. Like they look like just so 3D. I love it. And I'm keeping this in the hoop. I normally don't show things in the hoop, but I'm going to be working on this the whole weekend, so I didn't want to take it out. And you can see everything I've done.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Actually, seeing not many things in the hoop.
Do you have it in the hoop? Mm-hmm. Next. Okay. This is technically a whip for this floss tube. However, I forgot to show it as a start in our last floss tube. I forgot to show it, period. So, this is he okay? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Just getting love.
Just getting love. This is Sweetheart Hill by Plum Street Samplers. And I started this early February. I think it was like February, or it might have been the last week of January. I can't quite remember exactly the day. But for a Valentine's Day start, I love this stitch so much. And I really didn't have any projects that were good, like fill-in projects. I hate fill-in, but I feel like I always need to have one that's like, okay, I'm on a Zoom, or okay, I'm in a car ride, or okay, I'm at a retreat. You know, like you need to have one good fill-in project. And as you can see, this project is very good fill-in with the whole house and the whole grass and that whole white bottom thing. So here is what I have so far. This is being stitched on 28 count Ren by Picture This Plus with all the called for over dyed. And I've got a lot of the outlining done.
You got a lot done too on our car ride to Rhode Island.
On our car ride to Rhode Island, I pretty much got all of this red. So
you got some of the bottom white. You started the white at Rhode Island.
That wasn't on the car ride though.
No, that was in
when we were. Yeah, because I only had it up to the B, so I got all the way over to the N.
And you filled in some of those flowers.
That was when I got home from Rhode Island. I was still liking the piece and still feeling good on it, so I did all of the outline of those flowers and the stems. Cute. And I got the little shoes of the little woman over here. She's just floating in space right now.
She's just hanging out.
She's just hanging out, floating in space, but we'll get there. So this will be a good project to bring to library stitchers.
Yeah, that's going to be a great fill-in project.
Yeah. So
because there's no way in heck you're going to finish that.
Before then? Or at the retreat?
At the retreat.
Oh, heck no. Yeah, no. Not my intent, just to have a fill-in project. One that's good to, like, you know, pick up, do 10 stitches, go talk to somebody else. Because that's really all you do at retreats.
You do a lot of talking.
You do a lot of gabbing.
And it's a lot of fun.
Okay, I feel like I've been gabbing forever. Your turn.
Okay. So, my intention is to finish some of my whips. Right now, I'm down to 39.
Oh!
I know.
She's not going to keep it below 40, though.
No.
Because April's almost here.
Yeah.
I almost said a bad word. Go.
What was the bad word?
The B word.
Oh. So this is my...
Oh.
My haul just went...
Kerplunk.
Bushel Little Peck by... Who's it by?
Peppermint Purple.
Peppermint and Purple. And I started this with Emma as one of her very first starts.
This was my first counted cross stitch.
Your first counted cross stitch. And I started it with her, so this was back in 2022. And it is almost...
It was January 2023.
Okay, that's when we started it? Okay.
Because I did stamped in November and December.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, fine.
January of 2022. We started this 2023. So she's been hanging out for a while. And all I've done so far is this little area right here.
You know what's funny is that was my I remember these being my this was where you this little leaves is where that was my last thing.
Yeah. So I'm ending up here.
Yeah.
I'm stitching this on just 18 count white.
Yeah.
So, and I bought a frame and I am hoping to finish it. I'm hoping to finish it by the end of March.
That's doable.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my one whip. That's it. Do you have a whip?
I do have one whip. This week I wasn't really sure. I was having whip paralysis. I didn't want to stitch anything I had. I was sick of that Bluebird Robin, and I was like, I didn't want to start early on the Sal, even though I would have been
on time.
Not on time, but I would have been. Anyways, I would have rather been early than late, but it doesn't matter. So I said to Casey, I was like, here, I have one of those like cube drawer things that I keep my whips in, and I just said, pick a bag. And so this is the bag he picked. I'll show you the bag. This is an OG Stitchery bag. I love it. And she always does the little diddly-doos on the scissor, and I love it.
Diddly-doos.
Diddly-doos.
As opposed to diddly-bits.
As opposed to diddly-bits, yep. And in this bag holds, I don't know the name of this pattern. Fall is beautiful. Fall is
change. Go ahead, talk all of them.
Here it is. It is by Erin Elizabeth. This piece has a funny story behind it. because Erin was stitching this when we were at Stitch New England this past fall as a change is beautiful. Yes. As a model, she brought it to work on. And she was like complaining about it. She was like, I don't want to stitch this. And then we were like, can we see what the pattern is? Like, we try to respect her, but we are nosy. So she was like,
very
yeah.
nosy. We are terrible. And I one time thought that I accidentally leaked her one of her patterns.
I remember when you did that.
I almost died.
She almost died. So she was like, do you guys want the pattern? And so Steffi and I were like, we love this pattern. And so then Steffi and I, we're very competitive people. We were like, let's race to do the model. Because Erin was like, you can stitch this as the model for me and I won't have to stitch the rest of it. So we were like, game on. Well, Stephanie is fast.
Left her in the dust. Like
Left me in the dust. Like, so far. I don't know how, she like stitched 8 hours in one day and like got it done. I was like, how the... Anyways, so I haven't touched this since then because I was feeling sad about my loss. So I was like, oh, it'll actually be good to pull this out.
You had to lick your wounds.
I did. So before I started working on it, I just had down to this blue flower.
Oh,
so
so pretty.
I did this leaf and I did the white flower and I started down on the pumpkin. And this is stitched on 32 count Old and Crusty by Barefoot Needle
I
Art.
love this color.
Yes, this is a really good color. So
Did you
I
get that
love
at a
this.
retreat?
I did.
Yeah.
32 count Lugana. I will say their 32 count Lugana is tight. So if you're not a fan of tight fabric, maybe steer clear from this one. It is tight. But I'm when he pulled the bag, I was like, oh, that's a fall project. Like, I don't know if I want to stitch on that. But I was like, you know what? This has flowers in it. And so I just was doing the flowers and the vines and started the pumpkin. So it wasn't even really like I was really stitching anything fall because I was all up in here. So I made it work.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. That's my last whippity-doo-dah.
Oh, okay. Huh?
Yes. I needed a minute. Did you have your project that you... Yes, okay. Do you want to start with that?
Do you want to start with those?
Yep.
Okay.
So when we went to our little finishy retreat thing with the girls in Rhode Island, we decided to play Yankee Swap with a project. So our limitations were it has to be a project with DMC. It has to be a project, you have to kit it up with 18 count fabric. And you have to put it inside a correlating project bag. So those were our stipulations. And then when I don't know if you've played Yankee Swap, but you can steal projects from each other and you pick a card for the order of the picking and whatever. You want to be number one, so you can steal at the end with you can see what everybody has. So it was a lot of fun. I would recommend doing that with a group of stitchy friends. What are you?
I thought it was Zeusy, but it's you rubbing against me.
Do you not like it? Do you not like it? Anyways, it was a lot of fun to do with our group of friends, and it was fun to see what everybody brought and what everybody thought to, kit up. Nisi brought the Deadly Aquarium. Like, that's a huge project. We didn't put any limitation on it, so, I mean, whatever, but I was like, whoa, girl, I didn't know.
And she had a bag specially made handcrafted by Harvey.
Yes.
Her embroidery was amazing.
Beautiful.
I don't know if she still has any, but
They were up the other day.
It was an octopus themed bag.
That was cute.
Really, really pretty.
Yep.
Go and check out Handcrafted by Harvey because she's wonderful.
Yes.
Her bags are amazing.
So I drew the bag that Sarah made. I love it. It is so pretty.
It is so
and it's
pretty.
hand quilted and it's just stunning and I love the bag so much.
Sarah's so good.
Bless you.
Nope. That was a yawn. Sarah's
Okay.
so good at making like little accessories.
Oh yeah, she is. So she has the little.
If you don't know who we're talking about, Sarah's the Rhode Island Stitcher on Instagram.
R.I. Lighthouse Stitcher.
R.I. Lighthouse Stitcher on Instagram. Yes, that's exactly how it is. And she has some of her finishes that she did at our finishing festival posted there.
Yes.
You should definitely go and check out her drum. Amazing.
Yes.
She made sea glass little pins to go in it.
She's good at accessories. Like that. I feel like that's her like her
Yeah,
niche.
she
Like,
was
she's good at it.
supposed to teach us how to dye fabric.
Yes, but they had a ceramic white sink. So we were like,
If we spill any dye.
no.
So we didn't feel comfortable enough.
Yeah.
Next time we're all together, though, we'll do a table outside, and we'll do it outside, because I was supposed to bring a table.
Yeah.
And I didn't, so.
So, the project that was in that is Heartstring Samplery's Whip It Good, which I love. Whip it real good. Ding, ding, ding. Anyways, and she did not listen because she felt like she only had one color. This is a monochromatic thing. So she did a Belle Soie, Classic Colorworks Belle Soie Silk. And this is in the shade Oatmeal Scone. And it's beautiful. It's like a creamy white, and it's so
These are 12 stranded.
yes. Beautiful. Beautiful and silky. And then the fabric,
Hence the word silk.
then the fabric that she chose was Juniper by Atomic Ranch,
I love this fabric.
which is stunning. So this is what this will be. And I do intend on starting this. I just don't know when.
What
This is-
number were you?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think 4.
Yeah.
I think, if I had to guess. This is extremely count heavy. I thought about starting it at the library stitchers because we're all going to be together, but I was like, no.
Yeah.
It's so count heavy.
Yeah.
Like, it is like,
It's a lot of motifs, and
Yeah.
I don't think you'd want to do
it's
that.
kind of like Quaker-esque. Like, it's very symmetrical.
yes.
So I'm like, no.
It's beautiful, though.
It is gorgeous, and I will be starting it soon.
So I had the number 5, right? Yeah.
I can't remember.
So I was able to steal, this
yes, I did
project
have the option to steal, but I did not.
away from my friend Stephanie. This is my friend Jilly's bag, and isn't
She made this one too.
this gorgeous?
You guys, I was a slacker and I bought a bag.
I made mine too.
Me and Nisi bought our bags, but everybody else
Whatever.
made
We
theirs.
gave you guys the option to
No,
do
I know.
it.
We didn't say you had to make it.
Jilly did not listen.
Yeah, we said no
We said
accoutrements,
no frills,
but
and she made little floss tags of the pattern. So the floss tags have the pattern on it. Isn't that cute?
and this is how she organizes all of her project tags: is library cards with the luggage tag sleeve.
Yep, so she gave me one of those. And then I got all the DMC floss. And then I got Cream and Sugar by Fiber and a Win.
Classic. That's a cult classic.
I probably
Like,
have 5 of these. There's nothing you can't stitch
No,
on this.
truly,
I mean,
truly.
it's the best color. And she gave me Summer Garden at Cranberry Manor by Pansy.
You say she gave you, but you stole
Well,
from.
I stole it. This was rightfully mine. I love it so much. And my piece was a Blueberry Ridge, which is the daughter of, so
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you, Jilly. So I'm pretty excited. I don't have any plans to start this quite yet because
You're being good.
You'll see my plans though. I am not being good.
You have been being good.
I know, but bring on April because here it comes.
Yes, but then you should get right back to your goodness.
Yes. Sure.
Okay, I see you have Stitch New England haul.
Yes.
Show that.
Okay.
I don't have any like haul that I haven't already shown because my haul from Stitch New England was those 2 Rick Racks for my Choose Joy and then my threads for the Artful Offerings. So I didn't purchase anything else.
So,
I'm being good on a budget.
I know you actually were really good. I
Kitted
was. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't really
Yeah.
have any intention. Nashville stuff wasn't out yet, so I was like, really don't know what I want yet. Oh, sad. One thing I
You need
hate
a
about
ring.
Weeks, I know I do, but I haven't kitted it all the
I
way
know.
up yet. The one thing I hate about Weeks is these teeny
Small
tiny.
tags, yeah.
Why?
Why?
Why? Diane and Jenny and I were putting floss away for Reese, and we were like picking floss for orders and stuff. I know it's getting late. We were picking floss for orders, and it's like, why did they have these itty bitty little
Saving paper, I guess. I don't know.
whatever? Anyway, so these are my flosses that I got on Fiber on a Whim Espresso, and there are a lot of creative liberties in this because, you know, as much as your shops try, they cannot keep
No.
they can't. It's just not, it's not possible to keep everything in stock. So I don't mind substituting at all. And actually, I like my choices better.
And it's fun when you're in a store too, and you have like a lot to choose. Like, it's fun to do it from your stash too, but you're obviously like more limited. At least personally, I know a lot of people, like there's some people that have full sets of classic colorworks and inks and whatever. But it's fun when you're in the store and you have like all the brands and all the colors.
Or you have somebody that you can ask, like, hey, what do you think about this? Does this work? Is this so? I love this color palette. It's just
and the pattern is
diddlyumptious. Oh yeah, the pattern that I kitted up was a Stacy Nash, and it's Faded Garden Pin Keep Drum.
She's in her drum era.
Isn't that beautiful? Look
Stephanie,
at those.
she's coming for your wig.
Forget me.
You've never heard that?
No. That's awesome. I'm gonna snatch it. And that's the back of it. But I changed this house color to yellow.
Lello.
Who doesn't love a yellow happy house? That's what PM said. She goes, yellow houses make me happy. So I love it. So I kitted up a whole project while I was there. And now when I stitch it, I'm going to think of Stitch New England. So that was fun. I had a great time. You know, there's nothing better than spending time with your friends.
Truly.
And that weekend filled my cup, and my cup runneth over because just, it made me so, so happy.
Do you have your thing from Jilly?
What thing from Jilly? I do. You can show it though.
Jilly also did not pay attention to our rules because she gave everybody
at this book.
Skinny pillows, and look at all of the options that this has.
Isn't that so great?
I don't know which one I want to do yet. I think I want to do the Be Happy one.
Yeah, I think I want to do the berries.
Or Old Glory.
Oh yeah, that one's good too. Snowman, look at the snowman, the ladybug.
The ladybug reminds me of, you used to call me Emma Little Bear Beetle. And so that's, every time I see a ladybug, I think of when you used to say that.
That's cute. So, Jilly, naughty.
Naughty Jilly, but thank you.
She's like, you need to learn how to accept a gift. Just say thank you. So,
thank you.
Thank you, Jilly.
Speaking of other gifts, Sarah, as we just mentioned, is a fabric dyer, and she gifted me this, I guess it'd be a fat eighth, of a 32 count or a 28 count. I haven't actually counted it yet, but she said it's some sort of Lugana. And she knows it's not 25. So this is her hand-dyed.
Oh, Sarah.
It's just beautiful.
She's missing her calling.
This is what she's meant to do. So I'm excited. I don't know what I'm going to stitch on it yet, but I love it. So thank you so much.
Beautiful.
And I can't remember if she said she used tea or Rit dye for this one.
I don't know, but I ended up giving her all of my, does it smell like tea or coffee?
No.
I ended up giving her all of my dye because I was like, all you have to do is dye me something nice.
Just fun.
So she'll just give me something. I gave her all my fabric that I was going to dye and everything. Just dye me something nice. And I don't have to do it. So how fun is that?
She's good at it too. So.
Also, Jilly brought floss for us to dye, which we didn't get a chance to.
Fun.
But we made up some fun names for like our retreat weekend.
And Sarah's going to dye them.
Yeah.
She said she was going to try to do it before Library Stitchers. So
I hope so.
Me too. Okay. Market haul. Do you want me to go first? Mm-hmm. Actually, I have haul that's not.
What are you looking for?
My fabric of the month.
It's right here.
No, there's another one.
Oh.
Because it's been... Uh-oh, friends. Oh. It's still in my bag.
Oh, my Lanta, you are hot today.
Listen, what time is it? 8:15. This is past my bedtime, people. Like, seriously.
You're such an old lady.
I really am. I'm a grandma. I have a t-shirt that says grandma energy. Like, that is me. Anyways. Okay, I have two fabrics of the month to show you. The first, actually, did I show this last time? There's no way I didn't. This is February's. It doesn't matter. This is Destiny by Atomic Ranch. I get it in a 28 count. That's all you need to know. This one is so beautiful.
If you can get your hands on this, get your hands on this.
I'm taking it out of the bag because it's that beautiful. This is what I'm going to be stitching my April Wordy Bird on. It's kind of weird because 2 months of the Fabric of the Month Club have worked for the Wordy Birds.
Oh.
Are you working together? I don't think so, but it's kind of funny. Look at this. It's so beautiful.
Some people see this as blue and some people see this as purple.
It's kind of like a hydrangea-y color. Like, oh, I just love it. It's the title. It's called Forget Me Not.
It's stunning.
So, like I mentioned, I get my Fabric of the Month Club in a 28 count. However, I saw this fabric after seeing the April Wordy Bird, and I was like, I need that for the April Wordy Bird. So I was like, Reese, I texted her up, and I was like, do you happen to have any extra cuts of that from the Fabric of the Month in 32? Because sometimes she'll buy extra cuts to have as like store inventory. She was like, it just so happens I do. Because I need a 32 count to finish the Wordy Birds on that side. I'm really struggling. So this is what my Wordy Birds will be on. And I think that the 32 turned out way more modeled than the 28. But maybe it's just the cuts. I don't know. But this is the 32. And this is, the 28.
Because sometimes you can just flip it over and see different modeling on the other side.
But this one's like really good. Really good.
They're beautiful.
And can you tell by the bag that Ranger jumped up on the counter and tried to eat my fabric? Ugh, that dog, I swear to God, sometimes.
You should drug him.
No, I felt bad for the guy. He wouldn't eat, he wouldn't drink for 2 days, so we stopped giving him the drugs.
I've never known a dog to starve themselves, ever.
He was so drugged.
Okay. So half it.
And, well, yeah.
He needs to simmer.
We're only saying drug him because he had the surgery. We wouldn't actually drug the dog just to not have him crazy.
Get off my fabric.
Okay.
No, go. Speaking of a dog not being on your fabric, go.
Okay, Market haul. So I actually didn't buy anything from Market. I was in the same mentality of mom, is like, I don't need anything. Nothing's exclusive. And then everybody and their mother. They're terrible influencers.
You were going to get this one anyway.
This I was going to get because I've been collecting them. And Mom and I looked through them last night, and there's some really good ones in here. Little mini little projects, smalls. And I did cook 2 recipes out of last year's cookbooks.
Oh, I remember the lasagna one,
yep.
right?
And I don't remember what the other one is.
I thought it was the cake on the front. Was it?
No, I wanted to do the lemon cake, but I didn't end up doing it. I think it was a quiche.
Okay.
It was delicious. So I'm excited to look through these and find a new recipe that I like. Peanut butter cup sheet cake. Yes, please. So, love. And this yours feels like a way better quality cover. Like it feels like.
Here, let me tell you what it is. You want to know?
Misprinting lady.
It's a synthetic paper.
Yeah, it's nice because I feel like if you get like flour on it or something, it'll just wipe right off.
The inside is not synthetic. Well, it might be.
It's like magazine paper, the inside is.
Yeah, it's just gloss tech sweet, but this is like...
Okay, nobody cares. I mean, it's paper.
That's what I do all day. I look at paper.
Okay. This, I saw Helen D and I was like, need the Yeti. I mean, come on. And
so your mother said, you can have mine.
Yeah, because Reese sold out, right? Or you
No.
No. I'm going to stitch it.
Probably
Probably
going
not
to stitch it on
the 20 count.
Yeah.
With pearl cotton. I've never used pearl cotton.
to see what it looks like.
I know, me too. I've never used pearl cotton, so I'm excited to try something new. Then I love this one. I said that this is one of my, like, the second I saw it, this has been one of my favorite Market pieces. It's Silver Creek Samplers Dragonfly Dreams.
I haven't gotten it yet. I need to.
I think this is going to potentially be a library stitcher start.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, because words are really easy. So I think I might do a top.
And that's a lot of
top
fill-in
right
too, so.
Yeah. What are the threads?
Just
They're all DMC. I thought that was like a variegated, but she just does, she's good with colors.
Yes, she is.
Love her. I stitched that. Silver Creek. Yeah, love her. This is Emily Call. Love her as well. Choose Happy. And I just love those 2 little pillows. They're just so cute.
They are.
And I love those colors.
And
but you can pick 2 any
whatever,
colors.
yeah.
So I have a bunch of color and cotton. I'm probably just going to pick 2 that I have.
And you should choose happy.
Always. Another Bank Creek daisy flag. And Mom was like, why did you get that? And I was like, hello, he's freaking cute. Like, why would I not? He's adorable. I love him.
Well, it's just not something that when I saw it, I was like, oh, Emma's going to want that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I
then
think she's just adorable.
Then she's like, it's Franklin. And I was like, oh.
Hey, it's Franklin. Ding, 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 ding.
But Emma dressed up as him as Halloween.
No, I dressed up as Arthur.
Oh, it was Arthur, not Frank. We're going to be Franklin.
I was
aren't
gonna
you?
be, we were all gonna be Franklin characters, but then it worked out, there were more characters and better for our group to do Arthur. So I was Arthur. Anyways. Okay, Plum Street Samplers, Friendship Garden. Love this piece. However, I hate this piece because I hate when people split words into 2 lines. So I will be recharting.
It's going to be easy to rechart because all
Yes.
you'll have to do is center that piece and
Yeah.
then
I
move
know.
the text. Zeus, no.
Brenna's home. So yes, I will be doing some recharting to the words of this, but I just love this. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. This is so funny. Because look, the Artful Offerings, if I had a flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk through my garden forever. And then this, it says that I noticed that. I was like, wait a minute. That's funny. You got a lay. Anyways,
She's wearing a lei, not.
I can come on camera, Jenna.
if you want to, she's covered in flour.
She works at a pizza shop, so I don't know why you'd want to get on camera.
Well, I like to be involved.
This is our Flosstube.
I know.
This is
See,
my daughter
she's-
Brenna, and guess what? She's gonna stitch with us this weekend.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wake up early though, because we have to leave.
When are you leaving?
Like 9:30.
I have to wake up early.
Yeah. If you want to stitch with us.
Okay,
Anyways.
let's continue on.
We're so close to finishing.
Bye, guys.
Oh, catch her at the library stitchers retreat. She's our checkout lady again this year.
Our cashier for all you hooligans.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. My last pattern from Puntini, which I don't have any other patterns from her, but
I don't think I do
saw
either.
this little rabbit. This is going to be my Easter day start. Look at her. I just cannot even. So it comes with a 3, but I really only care about her. I love
What's
her.
her name gonna be?
Clarice.
Aww.
I don't know.
The
That's
deer.
the first. Yeah. That is. No,
The
because
deer
then I
from
think of
the-
the. Huh?
Eloise.
Eloise. I like that.
Yeah.
She's Eloise. Like the sourdough. If you know, you know. Okay. That's it.
That was it?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Hold your horses.
wait till you see my haul. I have been wanting this for a really long time.
Yes.
So this is not a market release, but I picked up the Mirabilia, and I will be starting this, I think, at Christmas, definitely. And I got the embellishment pack. And then
If only you could see her.
I know. I am starting Shakespeare's Peddler. I love this too.
Stop.
I am doing the Nash stash, so I will be starting one of these that I haven't really decided, but I got the specialty floss with this. This is absolutely stunning, gorgeous, love it. Stitched on. What?
Nothing. I'll tell you
Okay.
later.
Mistletoe kisses. I've never heard of them.
I haven't either. They popped off at market this year. They had some really good stuff.
Look at the bottom of that.
Oh, it's like a tiny town in a snow globe.
Isn't that just the cutest?
Love.
And I have some like aqua fabric that would be really cool with this.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't gonna get this, and
Sorry.
I love it. It's Rejoice by Plum Street. Rejoice in the Lord. It's wicked. Always, and again, I say rejoice. And I love that she has the sighting of Philippians. Sorry,
Oh,
it is getting late. This
getting punchy.
This.
Call it right.
Stink stack.
Call it right.
I'm not.
It's called stench stack.
It's called stench stack, but it needs to be called stink stack. Because how stinking cute is that? Isn't that the most adorable thing? Okay, so that might be my start. I don't know. Then I got Lily from Stacy Nash, because how cute is she? I mean, who doesn't love a frog? So cute. I got the Nativity.
Natively? Who can't talk now?
The Nativity Sampler by Heart and Hand, because why not? I got Patriots In by Annie Bees.
Okay, you don't need to buy anything else for the rest of the year.
Because I'm not done yet either. I got A Daily Reminder. This may be my Nash Stash start. Be Good and Do Good.
Speaking of, are you going to the Nash Stash hosted by Lindy Stitches next weekend, the 28th and 29th?
I am.
Me too.
And I'm going to start something. I just haven't decided what. Then I got the Hop into Spring. How cute is this?
Is it illegal to start something that's not Nash Stash?
I don't think so.
Illegal.
Is
Is it against the rules?
I don't think so. This I might start too.
I think he's so cute.
I'm only going to
What's his
start
name?
one. I don't know. Lionel the ladybug.
Hey.
All right. I got some of the...
Hey, we match.
Cool. Where's my fabric?
It's in that bag that you...
No, my sandcastle. I must have fallen further than I could reach. This is stunning. This is the whole kit.
The whole kit and
The
caboodle.
whole kit and caboodle. So pretty. That was Be My Valentine by Samplers Not Forgotten. Jan Hicks, Milady's Posies. Milady's. I'm not stitching this whole thing. I'm only stitching that because it's beautiful. And I'm going to make it as a mattress finish.
Cute.
And then, of course, I got the blackbirds because buy all the blackbirds. That's the rule.
It's the law, people.
And I wish that I hadn't dropped my sandcastle fabric. I don't know where it is, but that was the best fabric out of the whole thing. I don't know where it went. But
Anyways.
yeah, it's Sandcastle by Fox and Rabbit, and if you can get some, get some.
Get some. Get you some.
Get you some. And that's my haul, and I know it's a lot.
Whatever.
Sorry.
You still haven't even showed all your blackbirds from your blackbird purchase. She was really hoping I wouldn't say anything. She's withholding you guys.
I bought 12 blackbird patterns when Carol saw Buck Stitcher. Yeah, I did. And I will show them next time.
Well, next time, oh no, we'll have a floss tube up before our next.
I hope so.
Our library
Yeah,
stickers,
because then I'll have library stitcher haul too.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Next time was gonna be our library stitchers, but I think we'll have one between.
Plants? You got none?
I'm gonna start my April Wordy Bird. And let's see, do I have any other planned starts? Oh, I'm gonna start knitting again.
Really?
Everybody and their mother is knitting right now on Flosstube. And I used to knit. My grandmother, that's how she made her living. My mom's dad.
Your dad's
My
mom.
dad's mom. Yeah, can you imagine Papa making his living knitting? Anyways. So I used to knit all the time when I was in like middle school, early high school, and I miss it. So everybody's knitting and it's making me want to knit.
What are you gonna make?
I'm going to make, I found this tutorial for a baby hat, and my best friend is pregnant and due in early June. And obviously a June baby doesn't really need a winter hat, but
It'll be a 1-year-old winter hat.
yeah, I'm
And when it's
going
warm.
to do it for the size of a 6-month-old. So I'm going to do it so that way, like, it'll be like December is when he'll need it, you know? So yeah. And he might just have a really big fat head. You never know. So
Some babies do.
I've never.
Hopefully for her sake, not.
I know. She's skinny mini, so
know.
I really hope for her sake. So I'm going to try my hand at knitting her little baby a hat. It'll be my first time using circular needles. I've never stitched in a circular
Oh my gosh.
thing.
Circular needles are the best.
I
That's
know.
all
I've never
I
done
ever
it
stitch
before.
with. That's all I've ever knitted with.
Yeah.
Circular needles.
Yeah. I'm excited to try. That's really my only other plans. I don't have any like set in stone cross stitch plans other than starting my April Wordy Bird. So, and it's almost the end of the March, which means we almost get to see what May's Wordy Bird is. I love it. It's like so much fun to look forward to. Cause I've done like last year I had the, what was the one? The house series from Carriage House Samplings, but I wasn't stitching them. So when I got them, I wasn't like,
You were like, oh yeah,
I was
great.
like, oh yeah, another
And then
pattern.
you tossed
Yay.
it.
I didn't toss it.
Well, you
I just
just
added
tossed
it
it
to
in
my
your
collection.
stash.
Yeah. So I recommend if you're going to get a monthly pattern, stitch it because it makes it way more fun. You know, do it its intended purpose. So that's it. That's
And now
my
you know.
plans. Yeah.
So my plans are, I'm going to finish my bushel in a peck. After I'm done with that, I am gonna quick start the Pink Hill, which
Quick
is my.
start?
I'm gonna quick start it. Quick like a bunny. I'm gonna start it, and I am going to stitch this one for my grandmother. This is my dad's mom. This is who Emma used to call Grammy Nana.
Grammy Nana.
And she loved pink everything. So this is.
She was a pink girl.
Yeah. Her
She was a
Christmas
pink-
tree was all pink.
Yes, she was a pink girl who loved her McDonald's vanilla ice cream cones.
Yeah. I don't think I can have one without thinking of
No,
her.
every
Yeah.
time, even when I like go to McDonald's and I don't get one, I think of her and how much she loved a McDonald's vanilla ice cream cone.
Yep, she did very, very much. So I loved my grandmother. She was an active part of our lives. So I am going to start this on Library Stitchers. So now I'm going to have 3 Library Stitchers start
For 2 days.
for 2 days. Yeah. And the reason why we're starting this is because one of the ladies that attended our retreat last year passed away. And she was stitching this last year at Library Stitchers. So Jenny, Rosalie, and I are all going to start. Oh, and I think Diane too, are all going to start Maggie May at the Library Stitchers retreat. So I have her kitted up, and she's going to be a start. And then my next start that Nisi and I are doing together, and I think Mary Lou is doing this with us as well. Flag Thief by Plum Street, because I cannot wait to have a patriotic wall.
Oh, it's going to be so
I
good.
cannot
You
wait.
need to finish. Oh, I'm just
American
not even
Welcome?
going to say it. I'm just
Oh,
not
I
even
know.
gonna say it.
When I did our
so
Flosstube, Missy goes, marching orders. So I will be stitching that. Oof. And then
We're having an avalanche
I
over
know.
here.
I'm attending the Farm Girl Dry Goods retreat
I
for
want
Brenda
to go with
Gervais.
you so bad.
I asked if you wanted to.
But money does not grow on trees, my friend, and I have renovations in order to do at my house.
Anyway, so Rejoice Evermore will be my start so that I can be stitching this at the Brenda Gervais retreat.
Love.
So
So you have
those-
4 planned starts in the month of April after not starting anything for 3 months.
I know. Nash Stash, I'm hoping that one of my patterns that I do start for the Nash Stash
Will be
is
like
going
a
to be
start
the
and finish.
smaller one, and I'll just finish it right up so that it's off my lip. You know, it won't be a whip list.
It wouldn't even be on the end.
Yeah, so I got the Vicky Clayton silks for
Ooh.
my Rejoice Evermore. So I'm excited about getting that up.
Nice.
Do you want to grab the giveaway winners?
Yes.
Okay. So last time we had given away, thanks to Renee and Renee, I thought I had mailed your card. I did not. It's in my work. It's at my work on my desk.
You goober.
It's in my in bin. I thought I had mailed it. I mailed the other giveaway winner stuff. I thought I had mailed it. Looked the other day and it was in my in bin. So I'm
Not
so
the
sorry.
in bin.
It got lost in my in bin. So anyway, I will be mailing that out to you on Monday. And Renee, again,
Thank you so much.
thank you. Thank you, thank you. So is this the dog bun?
Dog.
The dog is the Mill Hill dog. I don't know how that got open. Does that open? It is. I'm gonna tape that.
Yeah.
The
The winner
I don't think I showed it
is.
very well.
I'm not even gonna try, but it's D.I. Pratt, 1977. You are the winner of Mill Hill kit. And if you just email our email that's in the description, it is and spelled out BANDE stitchery @gmail.com.
And also, if you could, in your title, tell us what you won, so I don't have to go back and remember who it is. I know it's only 2 winners, but I don't want to have to rewatch.
Yeah, scroll through our own video. I can't even rewatch our own videos. Like, I hate the sound of my own voice. That's why I hate editing.
I always watch them once.
No, not a fan.
And then our Plum Street Sip Sampler for the Halloween last year and the little snowman
Is Melissa Early 723 or 7302. I'm dyslexic.
So
Yay!
definitely give us an email. And since I made a finish, actually, do you mind if I give this away? No, this is your pattern that you lent me.
I don't
Okay.
mind.
All right.
I don't plan on stitching it. So.
All right. So this is Sweet Friendships that I finished. And I'll just show it again, you know, just cause. But if you would like to stitch this, cute, 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 put the word strawberry in your comments. And then I also had another Annie Turner, and I don't know if this has been released.
Oh.
This was one we got for attending an Annabella online retreat, and it's called Love Story by the Proper Stitcher as well. And I thought, how great, 2 proper stitchers. So put love.
We love Annie.
I know. Put love in your comment, and I also have all the floss for this one too. So
Love and strawberries. Or strawberry. Plural.
Yeah.
Singular.
singular strawberry and love.
Love it.
Awesome. All right.
Well, as Brenna flushes the toilet. This is a dysfunctional episode, people. Whatever.
Stitch what makes your heart happy.
Bye.